What's up, guys? Welcome to That Creative Life. It's me, James Mathis. Today, we are going to talk about my favorite family of knives and why I like them, why I think they're so good, and we're going to talk about the guy who came up with the design. So let's roll that intro and let's get started. Okay, so if you like knives at all, you have probably stumbled upon Blade HQ's YouTube channel. And if you have, then at some point you've probably come across Ben Peterson, or Ben Banter. He is the guy who came up with the Banter series of knives, and that's what we're talking about today and why I like them so much and blah, blah, blah. Moving on. So he came up with this design, very minimalist, that it speaks to me. I love this series of knives. It is amazing. I literally own all three sizes. And I'm going to talk about why I think it's important to own all three sizes. So we're going to start with the original, which would be the Banter. This one is S35N steel. It is green micarta handles, and they have aged very nicely. It's very smooth, fits great in my hand. Blade is super sharp. It's probably my favorite steel just because between sharpening and holding an edge, it's kind of like the perfect balance. If you'll notice, all of these have black blades. That's just, again, personal preference. But I think this is just the best everyday carry around. This is what I use. This is what's in my pocket 90% of the time kind of knife. Moving on. Next, we have what he came out with next, which was a smaller version called the Baby Banter. My wife loves this one because it's so cute and small. Again, black blade. This is Nitro V steel, so a little bit more budget friendly because the other two you'll see are the We Knife brand, which is the higher end brand, and this is Civivi, which, don't get me wrong, Civivi's still a great knife, but this is like their mid-tier brand now. But the little Baby Banter has a finger choil. It's super great for like little box things, just little small cuts, or handing it to someone in public because it's not over the top. It's not too big where they're like, oh, scary knife. It's just a little tiny pocket knife. And I love it because it's just so fidgety, but highly recommend the Baby Banter, especially for like a lady who's wanting a pocket knife or someone who has just smaller hands in general, not even a lady. But last but not least is the newest member to the family, my new favorite. It is the Big Banter, and boy is it. It is a very large blade. Now, people are complaining that the cutting surface isn't that much bigger. I don't care. It fits better in my hand. I got bear claws, and so that is a good solid fit in my hand. Especially for like a long session of cutting stuff, boxes, papers, whatever it may be. Or for me, rugs, because of where I work. Not the actual rugs, the plastic wrap that they're in. I feel like I should probably make that abundantly clear. I do not cut rugs. I cut the plastic wrap that the rugs are in. But anyways, big, beefy. This one is 20 CV steel, so this is the highest end steel. G10 handles, so was the Baby Banter. It was purple G10, and then the green one was the micarta. But I like the G10. I think it's good and grippy. And this hand is just about perfect for me. I absolutely love the way this thing feels. And so if you've been looking for a good solid knife, you can't really go wrong with any one of these three. And you can see that they really, truly have perfect size difference between the three of them. So whether you want a big boy, just a regular EDC size, or a tiny one for like smaller purposes, can't go wrong with the Banter series. Ben Peterson designed, to me, the perfect knife. Check it out. I highly recommend it. And I'm not sponsored or anything. I just really like these knives. I even have his other one. So his own personal company, Knafs, Knafs, has the Lander. I have it too in the black. It matches my Big Banter, which it's definitely smaller. This kind of fits in between the Banter and the Baby Banter to me. And this one feels more like a better Elementum. I said it, a better Elementum, because you can spidey flick it. So definitely like the dude, even though I'd never heard of him before 6 months ago. But I have just thoroughly enjoyed going through his content and watching his videos. Highly recommend if you've not. He has his own channel now, and then he was on Blade HQ for a while, so check him out. Ben Peterson, Ben Banter, he goes by both, but good dude, makes great products. If you need a knife, check him out. All of these will be linked in the description below, so if you want to pick one up, it'll help me because it'll be an Amazon affiliate link. Doesn't cost you any extra, but it just kind of helps me get a little bit of something to kind of get this thing going so that I can start to try to make a living and make more regular content for you. If you have any questions, drop them down below. I love you guys, and don't forget to live that creative life. I'll see you next time. Bye.